Today we're going to read a story called A Book of Letters. It was written by Ken Wilson Max, and the pictures are drawn by Manya Stojic. I sent a letter to my friend Abigail Anderson. This is what it said. For Abby. Dear Abby, this is for you from me. It's an A, the first letter of the ABC. Pass it on. Send this letter on to someone new. Are you listening, Belle? Abigail Anderson sent a letter to her friend Bunny Bernstein. She wrote, Dear Bunny, the letter A is for me, the B is for you. Now here's what I would like you to do. Send this letter on to someone new. Love, Abigail. Bunny Bernstein decided to send a message to her friend Christopher Clark for Valentine's Day. Dear Christopher Clark, roses are red, violets are blue. The B is for me, the C is for you. P.S. Pass it on. Christopher turned red when he read the note. He decided to scribble a few lines to his friend Darryl. Dear Darryl Doodle-Doo, the C is for me, the D is for you. Chris. Don't forget to keep this going. Christopher's note made Darryl giggle. So he sent a letter to his pen pal on the other side of the world. Dear Emil, so far away. The D is for me, the E is for you. Okay? Love, Darryl. Send this on. Emil opened the letter and kept the stamps to put in his album. Then he wrote to his friend, Ferdinand Fernandez. Dear Ferdy, fancy that. The E is for me, the F is for you, and your cat. Pass it on. Ferdinand could have given the note to his big sister Georgia, but he decided to post it. Instead, just for fun. Georgia Green, Ivy Lodge, Summerfield, Mapleshire. Hi, Georgia. Look what I've got. An F for me and a G for you. Love, not Ferdy. Pass it on. Georgia was very proud of her little brother's note. She thought she would write to her friend Helga Helverson, who was going away. So it's all in a heart here. Let's see if I can read it. Dear Helga, the G is for me. I'm going to miss you. The H is for you. Hope you miss me too. Keep it going. Helga opened her letter on the plane. She felt a little queasy. Irma, the flight attendant, made her feel better. So Helga gave her a thank you note. Miss Irma Ibbotson, Sunshine Air. Dear Miss Irma, you were so kind. Thank you so much. Here's an I for you. Please stay in touch, Helga. You can pass it on. Miss Irma smiled when she read her note. She sat down to type a letter to her long-lost cousin Jimmy. Dear long-lost cousin Jimmy, it's been so long. This I is for me, and the J is for you. Love, Cousin Irma. Pass this on to someone special. Jimmy jumped for joy. He liked opening letters. He wrote a note to his nephew, Keenan. Hello, Keenan. Have a nice day. I've got a J, and you've got a K. Love, Jimmy. Pass it on. Keenan's dad... Oh, are you still listening, Belle? Keenan's dad helped him read his letter. He wrote to Lester Lancaster, his best friend from school, in his best handwriting. And this one's upside down, makes it harder to read. K is for Keenan. L is for Lester. From Keenan. Pass it on. Lester Lancaster wore glasses that made his eyes look big. Are you trying to see the pictures? He sent a letter to his sweetheart, Margot. Dear Margot, L is for Lester, M is for Margot. Who's next? Do you know? Love, Lester. Margot blushed, and she let out a little squeal. Then she gave a letter to her friend Nellie. Nellie Nadu, how do you do? The M is for me, and the N is for you. Love, Margot. Nellie giggled. She decided to write to Ozzy, the boy from her dance class. Dear Oz, we have a class on Friday at 2. The N is for me, the O is for you. Love, Nellie. P.S. Pass it on. Ozzy made a note in his diary. Then he sent a letter to his pen pal Pia. Hey Pia, I love to dance and my name starts with O, yours starts with P, and you love to ski. Ozzy, pass it on. Pia laughed. That's silly Oz, she thought, and she wrote a letter to her friend Quinita Quinn. I think that's how you say that. Quinita Quinn, how do you do? A P for me, a Q for you. Pia, pass it on. Shy Quinita Quinn was glad to hear from Pia. She sent a letter to her cousin Rosie, who lived in the desert. Cousin Rosie, in the heat, protect your face and hands and feet. A Q for me and an R for you. Love, Quinita. P.S. Pass it on if you can. Rosie sat in the shade and wrote a letter to her friend Sasha, who had just moved away. Dear Sasha, the R is mine and the S is for you. I hope you are fine. Love, Rosie and Rex Meow. Send this on to a new friend. Sasha was happy to hear from Rosie, and she was glad to have a reason to write her new friend Tamara. Dear Tammy, a quick note from me. My name starts with S and yours starts with T. Hugs and kisses, Sasha. P.S. Keep this going. Tamara slurped her milkshake. She knew someone to send a letter to. Ursula, we're best friends, we two. And T is for me, and the U is for you. Tammy, pass it on. Ursula sent a letter to Vincent, the boy next door. Vinny, Vincent at number 3. I am a U, and you're a V. Pass it on, Ursula. Vincent waved to Ursula from his window. Then he sat down to write his best friend Wesley. Hi, Wes. A V is for Vinny, and a W that's for you. Vince, pass it on. Wesley had a cousin named Xavier. He wrote to him right away. Xavier, my friend, how do you do? A W for me and an X for you. Wes, hope you can pass it on. Xavier chuckled when he read the note. He dropped a line to his sister Yvette. Dear Yvette, house camp. A big kiss from me, X, and a Y, and for you, a Y. Bye-bye, love Xavier. Yvette was having fun at camp, but she missed her brother too. She just had time to send a letter to Zuzu, her best friend. Dear Zuzu, here's something from me to you. A Y for me and a Z for you. Zuzu, lots of love, Yvette. And Zuzu is me. I'm going to send Abby a great surprise. The end. I think Bella's going to sleep. See you soon.